Hold on tight, thrill seekers. Today we're taking you on a wild ride through the most insane banned water slides that you can't go on anymore. These slides were so extreme, they had to be shut down for good, so buckle up and let's plunge into the world of forbidden adrenaline rushes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing top 10 videos from Video Vault. The Calypso Water Park in Ottawa, Canada, faced legal trouble in 2015 because of safety problems with one of its slides, called the Steamer Slide. The park was charged with a total of 20 offenses, but during the trial, 9 charges were dropped, leaving 11 charges remaining. Eventually, the water park was found guilty of 6 of these charges. The charges mainly revolved around the Steamer Slide, which was deemed to be particularly dangerous. Here's how the slide operated. Riders would slide down on tubes, and these tubes would frequently change direction, causing several people to get hurt. One person suffered 2 fractures in their spine during the ride, while another person broke their collarbone. Unfortunately, when these injuries occurred, the water park did not report the incidents or close down the slide. The Aquasphere, located at the Peninsula Aquatic Recreation Center, has been associated with numerous issues since it was built. This slide consists of long, twisting paths and has caused various problems, often resulting in serious injuries for people using it. One incident involved a boy who was thrown out of the slide and landed outside, unconscious and completely motionless, after falling off a raft and being bounced around inside the slide. Following this incident, the slide was temporarily closed to investigate what caused the problem. However, this wasn't the first time the slide had been closed due to an injury. In the past, it had severely injured 2 young boys and had a pipe burst. Additionally, 2 adults hit their heads on the slide ceiling, resulting in injuries. Even during the initial testing by the staff and their families, the slide managed to injure several people. Shoot the Rapids is a water slide located at Cedar Point Amusement Park. Riders have the opportunity to go down a large slide while on a raft that can hold up to 10 people. Unfortunately, this ride became the site of one of the most severe incidents and injuries in waterslide history. During one ride, a raft was being pulled up a hill when the ride malfunctioned. As a result, the raft was suddenly sent hurtling back down the hill and flipped upside down. This meant that all 10 people on the raft were trapped in their seats and submerged in the water with no way to escape. One woman suffered serious head injuries, and there were children on the raft who were extremely scared. Fortunately, people nearby rushed into the water and worked together to manually flip the raft back over. Thanks to their bravery and quick response, the people on the raft were saved from the risk of drowning. The Black Hole Slide at Wet n Wild Water Park in Orlando is notorious for its dangerous reputation. Numerous lawsuits have been filed by individuals who were seriously injured while riding this slide. In one such case, in 2000, a man received a settlement of $1.73 million after filing a lawsuit due to severe injuries he sustained on the black hole. He was struck by an unknown object while sliding down, and upon being ejected from the bottom, he found himself unable to move his legs. Eventually, he required metal plates to be inserted into his neck. There have been many other lawsuits against Wet n Wild related to injuries suffered on the black hole. One girl fell off her tube and hit the bottom, resulting in injuries. Another person came to a sudden stop and was forcefully hit by the next person coming down the slide. Yet another girl's tube flipped, causing her injury. A recurring problem with the ride is that it takes 23 seconds for a person to complete their ride, but the staff sends a new tube down every 20 seconds without waiting for the first person to exit the slide. This lack of proper timing and spacing contributes to the accidents and injuries on the slide. Let's head to Brazil's beach park for our next water slide adventure. Meet the Insano Water Slide, one of the tallest water slides in the world, towering at a staggering 41 meters in height, equivalent to a 14-story building. Unsurprisingly, this slide has been associated with severe injuries. Riders reach speeds exceeding 65 miles per hour as they zoom down. The slide is so steep that riders barely touch its surface, spending most of the ride airborne. To ride safely, it's crucial to cross your ankles and wrap your arms around your chest. Despite the anticipation, the entire experience lasts only about 4 or 5 seconds. Staff members often chuckle as riders emerge from the bottom, with many tourists left in tears after braving this behemoth. Can you blame them? A drop from a 14-story height is terrifying. And who knows, there might be a caiman lurking down there, considering we're in Brazil. Moving on to number 5, Sahara. The Sahara Sidewinder water slide offers an exhilarating and thrilling ride experience, but it's crucial to acknowledge that it can also be potentially dangerous. With its high speeds, sharp twists, and sudden drops, there are inherent risks involved. Riders must be aware that the rapid acceleration and unexpected forces can lead to loss of control, collisions with slide walls or other riders, and injuries such as cuts, bruises, or fractures. Additionally, the intense nature of the slide may cause anxiety or panic for some individuals, potentially leading to reckless behavior or accidents. For our next dangerous water slide, we return to the infamous Action Park. This water park, known for having the most injuries in the state, features a particular slide that holds the record for the most injuries in the entire state, Cannonball Falls. Located in New Jersey, this ride adds another layer of danger to the already perilous park. Due to the high number of injuries sustained on this slide, the park was forced to shut down in September 2015. The slide concludes with a 10-foot sheer drop into a pool, which resulted in severe injuries for 6 individuals in just one season. 5 of these people suffered shoulder injuries. Surprisingly, the park's operating company was reluctant to cover the medical expenses for the victims of Cannonball Falls. One of the most recent and horrifying tragedies involving a water slide occurred on a slide called Viaduct. This water slide, located in a Kansas City water park, held the title of being the tallest and largest water slide in the world. Standing at 17 stories high, which is over 51 meters, it's a truly terrifying height. In August 2016, a 10-year-old boy named Caleb Schwab was tragically thrown from the raft and suffered a fatal decapitation. There were concerns about the boy's weight and whether he should have been allowed on the slide, as there were height restrictions in place. After the incident, the Viaduct slide was rightfully closed down. In reflecting on this incident, the word unverantwortlich comes to mind, which translates to irresponsible in German.
Geronimo Falls, a slide in the infamous Action Park in New Jersey, was known for its extreme nature and lack of safety precautions. Unfortunately, numerous injuries, fatalities, and lawsuits were associated with the park. Geronimo Falls, although no longer in existence, was considered one of the most extreme slides of its time. Its steepness was unbelievably intense, surpassing the levels attempted by modern slides.
This extreme incline caused riders to be launched into the air instead of staying on the slide surface. To address this issue, a metal grate was installed at the slide's opening. However, this only resulted in more injuries as people collided with the grate and were bounced back down into the slide. Due to these dangerous factors, riders on Geronimo Falls could reach speeds of up to 60 miles per hour, adding to the risks involved. The Cannonball Loop holds the top spot on our list. While there were rumors that this attraction was never open to customers, in 1985 it was indeed operational. During initial testing, dummies were used and ended up decapitated. The ride was modified until the dummies came out unharmed. Park employees were then offered $100 to test it themselves. This raises serious concerns about the park's management. Thankfully, no fatalities were reported on this ride, but some people did get stuck. Eventually, a trapdoor was installed in the loop to rescue trapped riders. Despite its closure, the Cannonball Loop remains a shocking and dangerous part of amusement park history.
And that concludes our video for today. After learning about these terrifying water slide incidents, I don't think I'll be going on a water slide anytime soon. Well, unless they offer me a substantial amount of money or if there are trapdoors in place. Now, I'm curious, which entry on the list scared you the most? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up.